Hi, I'm Palmer Johnson. I'm a divorce attorney in northeastern Oklahoma, and welcome to my video series where I address commonly asked questions I get from family law clients or speak to topics generally that I think are helpful. And today's what I want to talk about are people who use their children as leverage or tools against the other parent in a child custody matter, and why I think that is something that um, people should never do. Um, I hear things from clients potentially that sound like this. Well, the kids don't want to go to visitation with dad. Okay. Or, um, well, they when I tell them it's time to go see dad, they don't want to go. So I don't think I should have to make them. And so, okay, well, on its face, that let's talk about that and unpack it. And I think, there could be valid reasons why a child would object to visitation with another parent. I'm not saying that there are never scenarios where this is not relevant, but um, oftentimes um, what parents are forgetting, I think, in these scenarios is that their children, depending on their age especially, if these are 6 and 7-year-old kids, um, th- th- this kind of response does not typically come from a 6 or 7-year-old unless they have heard very negative things about the other parent from the parent that's complaining about it, saying the kids don't want to go. Well, if all you do is talk about how awful dad is or your ex-spouse, of course the kids don't want to go, and kids like to please their parents. That's the other thing. So they're going to tell you what they think you want to hear. Oh, we don't want to go to dad's, because they already know that you speak very negatively about dad all the time. So here's the advice here. Regardless of your personal feelings about the other parent, and you may have valid reasons to dislike them, or obviously you've split up your relationship, or maybe it's a paternity matter and you were never married, you just simply have a child together. Um, you really need to separate that from your children and allow them the opportunity to feel positively about their relationship with the other parent, because you wouldn't believe how many times I have this issue raised. And when I speak to opposing counsel, they tell me, well, the kids don't want to be with mom. What? Because their client has told them the exact opposite of what has been told to me, which tells me that exactly what I thought was probably happening is going on. The kids are caught in the middle, and the kids are telling both parents what they think that they want to hear. So, are there absolutely situations where a child's statements about not wanting to have visitation um, with another parent could be paramount, and we should listen to them? Absolutely, I'm not discounting that whatsoever. But I'm speaking in generalities that in most cases, um, this slight resistance from a child, and possibly even just because of change and just not wanting to adjust their own schedule of now having to see both parents and go from household to household, may make general statements. And it is when there is no serious concern about the other parent, um, or no previous history of disturbing behaviors or questionable things, um, drug abuse, alcoholism, certainly any allegations of sexual abuse or inappropriateness, things of that nature, to really question their parenting and their integrity, then each parent should be encouraging a positive relationship with the other parent and trying to leverage the opinion of a 7 or 8-year-old, or even influence them, is really something I would absolutely counsel against and advise clients against. It will almost always come back to bite you. And, um, you know, I think best case scenario, it has little ultimate effect on the case. And worst case scenario, it ends up creating a situation where the court finds that you're an alienating parent and actually awards custody of the your children to the other side, which can be an actual outcome where a court sees egregious alienating behavior on the part of one parent. So um, part of doing what's in your kid's best interest is allowing them to be children and trying to keep them out of child custody matters, not discussing these adult matters with them, and allowing them the opportunity to have a positive relationship with the other parent. If you've got questions about a child custody matter or need advice on how to deal with a high conflict child custody matter, please reach out to me at moms.law and set up your consultation where I can talk to you about the specifics of your case.